Right. I guess we're gonna be seeing about those, herds that I can see. Well, I guess we're going to be, farming some deer and getting that colony up and running. Cause, yeah. Let's see how, good the deer are in terms of, the economy game. So shooting for you get the revolver. Uh, so yeah, I guess that's speed trees. Or NAD. AJ here. Can have the, bolt action. And Whistler here. Can have the knife. Even though he'd actually be better with the, Actually, you did the knife, Beatrice. You did the revolver. And you did the, bolt action. Alrighty then. That takes care of the weapon distribution. So... what do you say we just, get tracking on the building? And we've landed right next to the ancient danger. How lovely. So, we seem to be in a fairly defensible location, so that's great. You love to see it. And yes, I'm in a mountain. Again. So, the real question is, where am I going to be putting my Hollywood traps, and where am I going to be putting the, production facility? It can just go right around here, I think. Yep, 9x9. Door in the middle. And bads. Like so. I'll need some storage shelves. And I'm not finishing that sentence. And let's set up the schedule, so anything, anytime, anywhere. Like so. And of course, let's set the anything policy to, have close with a hit point floor, 51%. Alrighty, that should take care of that. Now let's, set the work priorities, so everybody does firefighting without question, along with patienting, bed resting. That can be the doctor, who is the best at it, at a skill level of 4. I really did just find people with, that are talented at researching. You're, skill level 8, so you don't do that. That can be on AJ. That means you two can be, planters. And you, Whistler, gets to be the builder of the colony, so have fun with that. Yep, Agent Danger. And yes, we're setting up the, entertainment on day 1. So, let's see now. Oh, bags of dirt. That's what I need for that. I have no idea how to make bags of dirt. Because, that was a replacement mod for the tilled soil that I usually use. It hasn't been updated, so let's see now. Not that one. Let's see what it says about the, mod options for that mod. Configurable tilled soil. Let's make it 200%, because, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. That really is just a replacement mod. What fun! Alright, so I'm probably gonna need a storage pit for, food. And a second building. Like so. And I think that's just gonna be for food production / storage. And hey, we got the chest table set up. Hooray! And the, horseshoe pin. Now I just need to set the food. So, with that in mind... oh, I think I have to reset it. And by that I mean reboot the, game. And yep, that did it. Right. So, I have enough, wood to build this, wall. You know, it says I don't, but I do. So that was 175 wood. I've got 283 just sitting on the map. How lovely. And a slap in the door so we can get in and out pretty easily. Alright, we're just gonna make Big Boy, which is our dog, sleep in the production facility. Or at least a future production facility. Speaking of which, I should probably put in a research bench. Like so. And also take down this ruin, because it's in the way of our expansion. And that's no bueno. Hey boy, our first mad squirrel. And ward. Well, our dog didn't even make it past day 4. Well, there goes our dog. Hopefully you weren't too attached to it, because that's sometimes, do be how it is. On that note, I should probably build that wall. And it's just gonna be something like this. To begin with. Maybe I should just go claim that, geothermal geyser. Instead. Nah, probably too much, really. Alright, time to move the, revolver user up. AJ. And dead. Alrighty then. That's that drama sorted out. Also, pour it out, in the comments below for, our poor dog. Well, we've been here long enough for, the name, settlement screen to pop up. Yep. I think we're just joined with that. Holy out. Now the real question is, well, we don't have any out. We just have some, flash storms going on. Lovely. Oh well, at least there's, some rain going on, too. On that note, I need to build a roof out. Like so. And also. Something a bit like this. And maybe just ignore this roof area. It doesn't need to exist. Well, I think it's time to get the hallway and traps down. And I think I'm just doing one layer for now. And that's gonna be the entrance. Oh boy. All hands on deck. Just try to prevent the whole place from burning down. Sure wish I had some robots to help. Alright, so we got the storage pit up and running. Just trying to set up for foods. Critical. No foods. Storage. No foods. And yes, we have to do this manually because I didn't get to it in time. Oh well. It is what it is. And yeah, I think we're just gonna be making a little, specialized freezer, and then just making this the, kitchen. Since that's something we can actually do. Speaking of which, I'll take some wind turbines, please. Like so. Actually. Let's just, make sure to move it out by 1 tile. Like so. So I can just put a hidden conduit out to somewhere. That has all the batteries. Alright, so you two are going to be the entertainers, and that means Nad gets to be the hunter. after she gets her own revolver or something. Well, I guess Whistler is putting in the roofs. And I best tell the planters to get out there and chop the stuff down before Whistler gets there. Like so. Just so he doesn't have to do it. Oh boy, our first raid, and they're going in from the top. Right. Too bad we didn't get the hallway of traps in time. Alright, time to spread out. Alright, it's a 3v1, so you should have this one. Like so. AJ was the only one who took any damage. Bruise, club head. Well, too bad we don't have anywhere to keep you. Stolt was a herbalist. It would be lovely to have. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, so I've got the research bench down, and I'm not researching batteries. That's a fatal mistake. Let's rectify it. And we have rectified the battery situation. Let's rectify the, solar panel situation. Why isn't the research called solar panel, but the thing you unlock is called the solar generator? You'd think it would make more sense to call it the solar panel as well, since that's basically what it is, but oh well. I didn't make this game. I just found it one day. Right, so we're putting in the power generation, so let's put in the electric stove here. Butcher's table goes here. And I'm pretty sure I can just get away with putting the kitchen in its own little room, separate from the butcher's table like so. And we now have power. How lovely! Now let's just make sure we have power all the time by telling the pawns to auto-cut any blocking plants. So that's allow all auto-cut blocking plants. Alrighty then. That takes care of that issue. And the stove goes in. Hooray! Simple meal, do until you have, I want to say, 14. Or rather, 12. I also put a wooden floor in. Alright, so the outline of the hallway of traps is done. So that's great. And yeah, if you're wondering what the storyteller for this run is, it's Phoebe Chillax. So yeah, she's a type of storyteller that will just give you some time to, well, build up your colony and then reach out and slap you across the face. Is how I describe that. Alright, so the butcher's table is set up, so just gotta do that build, so butcher creature, do forever. And that's that. 'Tis the season for food poisoning. Food poisoning sucks. I know this for a fact. And Whistler goes down. Somebody know how I'm in the bolt action. And yeah, somebody needs to be the chef. And that's AJ. And I think he needs a lamp. Something like this and that. Oh boy! AJ has the first tantrum. Are you destroying the revolver? Oh, Ned. Just put that up for right now. Just keep it safe from, AJ. Okay, so you can put it back now. Here. Drop. Right, so that takes care of that issue. Alright, so now you've got light, so we can actually see in the dark. And oh yeah, the religion. I never introduced that. We are the Jealousy Doctrine. Collectivist Ranchers. So, yeah, we can build, Pines, which is the Christmas tree. So we can do those rituals. So that's neat. And perhaps our preferred, well, hat, to say the least. And food binge for Whistler. Lovely. And yeah, I think it's high time I get those Konas out of the barracks. Into their own room. So... 6 by 7, right? Just gotta make sure I'm putting it in a place where I can... Oh, that would be up here, but, yeah. Well, I can just, mine those 2 blocks out. And give everybody the same amount of space. So let's do it. Screw it. We're doing it. Just gotta take that chunk out. So... let's see, center. Like so. But I think I'm just gonna save that one for a, later part of the, Let's Play. And also throw some doors on these two so I can actually expand the population. And yeah, this is why I want some batteries. So that'd be under power. And we're just going to be putting them like so. Or something like that. And also let's make sure it's wired up. Alrighty, that's the solar generation. Stereo materials is next. And let's also build some barricades out. Like so. And yeah, you'll sometimes get chunks of space trapped. So, that's how you can get some extra components if you really need it. Alright, so that's 4 traps for now. Put another door in. Alright, so we got the first cooler in. For this little freezer I'm building. So it shouldn't have any trouble keeping it at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, it's just holding steady. Alright, so now we have AC in our production facility, so we can keep it at 70 degrees if we wanted to. And that's in Fahrenheit. And so the extra housing is built. Now everybody can have their own rooms. Out of line foam. And of course I need to put AC in this part of the base. So we're just gonna run a wire out to it. Something like this. Or at least that would be the case if I had any room for it. Which I do. And yeah, that should take care of that. And let's also put some floors in, because why not? That's what civilized people do anyways. Right, so in goes the floors. Oh boy, our first raid. We got the facility of Hollywood traps up and running. We just don't have the actual traps installed yet. Alright, where are they? Oh, they're coming in, and they're coming in hot. Hello. I think we're just gonna start shooting you at point-blank range. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna be taking any damage. Or at least minimal. Or rather, if it's a 3v1, like so. Alright, AJ, what's the damage? 2 cuts, 1 on your hand, 1 in, well, right hand, and 1 on your right pinky, so, yep. You go home, you, do that, and you, Whistler, go home as well. And, Ned, I think somebody forgot to do this. Alright, so that takes care of that mess. How lovely. Alright, so Nad, that's your job. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alright, so everybody has their own bedroom, so that's lovely. And now we have the floors in. And now I'm running out of steel, so, let's see where the easiest source of steel is. And you'll send somebody out to go retrieve the steel. Well, it's not by the colony, that's for sure. In fact, it might be this here ship chunk. So, yoink. And we have the first trap in. Hooray! Also, put in that barricade. Alrighty, the first traps have gone in, so that's great. And oh hey, here's some convenient compacted steel, so who's the best at mining? Nobody really is, so you get to be assigned to that job, Whistler. Since you're a builder. And as part of building, is sometimes you have to dig up the resources from the ground. And there's stereo materials, right on cue. I'm thinking tube television next. Might as well give the Tana something else to look forward to. Alright, so where are some others easy sources of steel? What happened to you, Grizzly Bears? Oh, it might have been a mutual, team kill. Well, we're having Grizzly, for dinner. Hey, Jay. What's wrong with you, Whistler? Disturbed sleep times 2. Ate without table, -3. Observed quartz, -4. Slept outside, -4. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that, well, it doesn't exist, and we're gonna fix it like so. Right, so... I guess I'm just waiting on these steel to come in. So, let's see. Disturbed sleep times 2, 8 without table, -3 sweaty, -4 observed quartz, -4 slept outside, -4 no shaman, -5 bonded animal big boy died, -8 redoubts by nade, -10. That's rough, Whistler. Okay, Nade's being hunted. Into the Hollow traps. Or maybe not. Alright, you two. Time to go rescue Nad. Or Ned. Alright, you need to die, Lynx. You need to live. Alright, that's exactly what happened. Alright, Nade. Well, Nad. Whatever. Nad and Nade. You can go limp home. Since you won that fight. As you rightly should. Oh, that was our doctor. Well. Somebody else is gonna be, taking this, one. And that's gonna be you, AJ. Alright, that means you, Whistler. You, oh, you don't do cleaning, so that's your job as well, AJ. Anyway, that is it. Oh dear. Alright, AJ, you might have to flee. And, hopefully, that, fire vents. Cause, yeah, that was not a good event. Alright, where did I leave the wire out? Oh dear. Hmm. Did they make, fires more common or the, events, more common? Get in the kitchen and help AJ. Eastern Miner, just some burns, and that's okay. As long as he's alive. Well, he's gonna be a little bit, unhappy about that. Oh well, they did some, medical experience, so that's great. And we're not... Oh dear. Heat stroke. Well, Whistler. Go deconstruct those, seal walls, because those are actually easier. Hmm. How much, steel do you need for a cooler? 90. Hmm. Where have you been all my life? Steel 107? Go work on that overall cooler, please. Yeah, we need an emergency overall cooler. Or rather, regular cooler. Since, yeah. That's not really a thing. Alrighty. Overheating crisis averted. So, yeah, I think one of the issues, we're having is, we don't have anywhere convenient to, well, dump the bodies of the raiders. Except, this little puddle. So, never mind, I guess. They can all be dumped here. For the, human-like corpses, anyways. That aren't, colonists. Hmm. I guess the, deer. Or out, whatever. Aren't sear and out basically the same thing? Let me know in the comments below if that's the case. So, right, we took care of our overheating crisis in here, so that's great. Uh-huh. You know, I think it's a mix of, hidden and, not hidden that screwed us over. So let's fix that. Also, Ned. Oh, Nad. Go haul in the, corpses to the new homes. That's something you can do. Right, so hopefully you don't get any infection, so, yeah. And you know what, I feel like, switching out the plant, to, well, corn. Just add in some variety to our diet. That is fully healed. Hooray! And we've been here long enough to have the Ship to the Stars, quest to fire off. If you didn't want to, build that ship yourself, you can always go and find it. Which I've never done. Let's see now. 3 more traps should, do the trick. Alright, you're going over to fetch the iron, or rather the steel. From over there. So that's straight. What else? Oh yeah, the leads that was hunting you. AJ, that's your job, I believe. Oh boy, Mad Eye Bestow. I think that's a Hollywood Traps problem. Really, Whistler? I said that was a Hollywood Traps issue, and not a, you go out and find it. Alright, I hadn't set you up to go mine that. That was a stupid decision. Alright, now then, AJ, time for you to go save, Whistler. Just keep moving, just keep moving. And maybe you'll get out of this alive. With your dignity intact. As well, that's a lot of damage. Alright, you two. Go in there and save, Whistler. Maybe. Well, Whistler's falling over. That's not good. Really? How much, damage was that? 2 bruises and, on the right arm. And now you're back up, and now the Ibis is dead. Or either, incapacitated. All in the, bolt action, please, somebody, AJ. Right. You had to unforbid that. Well, that takes care of that. No rescue Whistler, AJ. Alrighty. So, it's just a few bruises, so, I think they can just walk it off. And somebody can go haul in the rice. And of course, industrial tent medicine gets spent on that. Oh well. It is what it is, so, let's get in some lamps. In the corners, like so. Just so they have somewhere to see. And Whistler's off on a days. Nad's fully healed. And of course there's a flu. AJ and Nad. Tend to don't, yourself. Alright, it was AJ, not Whistler. Whenever you come back from that, mental break. Rennie. Oh, Rennie. Rennie. Paralyticpedia. Well, you know that responds to that one. And Whistler is fully healed and still in his mental break. Oh dear. Alright, so now you have light in our room, so that's great. Let's see, AJ, what are you doing? Right, feeding simple meals to each other, so that's great. AJ, can you also clean up her bedroom? And, yours? Just to have a bit of a higher odds of, keeping up with the immunity. And by that I mean the disease. I think Whistler can also be a doctor. Except no, he's, too low skilled for that. Yeah, they're just feeding each other. Alright, so that was a 44% 10 quality, and... So that means it's your turn to go 10 to AJ. Nad. 29. Oh boy, heatwave. We don't care, because we've got, AC. And that's your secret weapon. Against the, Sturge, there's, heat waves. And yeah, immunity's, going way past, the disease, so that's great. Nad. AJ is also the same. Hitting 10 now. Just about. Right, you're already doing that. Alright, time to allow sewing. You don't get to, do that. You need to go tend to yourself. Right, so that should take care of that. 10 quality, 72%. Nad goes off on an insulting spree. That's not great. Oh dear. Oh boy, social fight. Nice job, you two. Cytotron, female. Hello. And oh yeah, AJ was a chef. So, alright, both of our chefs had the flu. Or potential chefs. Right. Well, at least the flu is being taken care of properly. 97 point whatever. Nad. And now she's immune. Hooray! She's made it out of the danger zone. How about you, AJ? Yeah, you're gonna make it out of the danger zone if nothing goes wrong. Keywords, if nothing goes wrong. Nad's turn for an insulting spree. Oh dear. Whistler's and Nad's turn for a social fight. And Nad was left on the floor even though she had the knife. Ironic, isn't it? Right. What's the damage? Oh, bite human teeth. I see that old meme about social fights ripping teeth out and limbs is mildly accurate. Right. No 10 to Nad, and then hold on. Well, AJ's had a crisis of belief. Yeah, you're gonna be fine from the flu. That's what I was just worried about. Okay, time for you to self-tend. And I should take care of that. Whistler's gone berserk. He doesn't have a weapon, so that's great. Dad, you go for the weapon. Let's see if this will just work. No, it doesn't. Please stop attacking Nad. Please don't attack Nad anymore. What? And of course she goes down. Go figure. Whistler's down. Lovely. AG, well, Nad cannot walk. Whistler's back on his feet. Rather, going crawling back to bed. I just wanted to farm him out. But no! Oh hey, Wanderer joins. Social skill level 20. Yoink! Fits. Welcome aboard. Okay, Animal 7, Medical 5. You're ironically the best doctor right now. Alright, so you do all the social stuff, pretty well. You can also haul and clean. And you did, that's bad. And that means you don't clean up everybody's, bedroom. And I do believe that's my cue to, well... make sure we can actually have a deer in the colony. Oh. What happened to our wild animal population? Well, this is gonna turn into a bit of a turkey farm. We can do both. Oh, hey. Looks like some biodiversity is coming back by a little bit. Not by much. Huh. Maybe I should have just called myself the Holy Gazelle. Because that's what it's shaping up to be. So, we're just going to do that. You can also be a handler. I don't think gazelles will be much of an issue for you to handle. Pun not intended. And let's put a vent in your room. At some point. Everybody is back on their feet. Basically, except for Nad. Poor Nad. Press have to pay respects for her. You had the knife. So you did that again. Whistler had the revolver, so he did that. Well, and by that I mean the bolt action. Oh, Fitz. Serious, we're out of food. Lovely. At least, nothing useful, to tame animals with. Oh dear. Alright, that's tube television. I'm thinking tree sewing. And Fitz hit the trap. Lovely. Alright, what the heck are you doing, Fitz? Oh, no. Alright, AJ. Nope, not you. Don't tend to, Fitz. Alright, so that should take care of you. Do you have anybody that's capable of growing heal root? Survey says no. In fact, the best, grower is Nad. At level 5. Well, should have seen that one coming. Oh, Whistler, what am I trying to do with you? Right, I actually think I know what I'm going to be doing with you. Building a quarry, for one. If only I had the resources for it, so I'm just gonna pretend that I do. Now, the real question is there any spot to, put the quarry? Somewhere up here should do the trick. Let's see now, should this be big enough for a medium quarry? So we should say yes. Right, Nad, you're going on to the... Oh, you can't. Well, they're asleep. Whoops! Right. Time to send you out to go fetch a Gazelle from the herd. And failed. Ancient match. And that was, right over here. By the Gazelle herd. Oh boy, a soccer suit for the men. They must be enjoying that. Speaking of which, everybody is back on their feet. Hooray! Right, so I think it's high time we get some cotton going. And it's going to be going in front of the wind turbines. Okay. Cotton, which is, this plant right here. Just so we can make some, entertainment. Right, that's tree sewing done. I'm thinking smithing. I still think it's stupid that we can't, queue up researching in this game, because we really can't. Unless we have a mod, specifically for that. And incompetent cook. Poor Fitz. And oh yeah, before I forget, I should probably make a pen. Marker. Alright, so now we have somewhere where we can jot our animals to. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to put a lamp in Fitz's room. So let's fix that mistake. Oh boy, our first raid, and we can just completely ignore it. Because we have the Holiday traps. No, you don't. No, you don't either. Oh, they're all the way up here, and it's one person, and they're gonna be, grabbed by the Holiday traps. Alrighty, here they come. And let's see if that's true. Or we're gonna be fighting them. Speaking of which, I should probably have the soldiers out there just in case. And survey says Hollywood Traps taught them. Just as it was supposed to. Ned. That's your weapon now. Well, that takes care of that problem. Mitsuya, politician. Melee 11. Why did you have a revolver? Social 11. And not much else that I should say for you. Right, you can go back to AJ, go haul in the medicine, because we need that. And, yeah. Poor guinea pig. How did you get into my Hollywood traps? Right, it's probably because of, that. Day 35, Dad's off on a sad wonder. She can go have fun. AJ can also have fun with his food poisoning. And I think I can, just, shove a table right here. And, a couple of dining chairs there. And reinstall this battery elsewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm doing with, this, just so we can have a little bit of a dining hall in here. Insulting spree for Whistler. I sure hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. And no social fights to report. And Whistler's, snapped back to normal. Hooray! Oh boy, transport pod crash. Let's see what the, loot bots for the colonists have given us. And if I'll be recruiting them. Punch. Machinist. Age 14. Night Owl, crafting 5, we're just gonna pretend, Punch does not exist. And you know what, I'm gonna be putting down the, herbal medicine field. Just as soon as we get somebody that can actually grow herbal medicine. By that I mean heal root. Even though we have nobody that can actually grow it right now. It'll just act as a placeholder. And I really should get somebody as a, shaman. That's gonna need its own role. And by that I mean its own, little building. Oh dear. And I think it can just go in like so. Just get the research bench right here. And this can be the research room. And there's smithing. I'm thinking plate armor, actually. Because why not? And we have our first Gazelle. Mad Rat. Is there anybody outside? Well, it was a Hollywood Traps issue. So I guess that answers that question. So yeah, we've got our first Gazelle. And we're gonna have fun with it. Her, I mean. So this should be interesting to see how far we can go with it. Especially since we don't have a venerated animal. Because that would have been a problem otherwise if it was the Gazelle. So yeah, because we've got one Gazelle, how about second Gazelle? And a solar flare. Nice timing, game. So right, that's Gazelle 1. Where's Gazelle 2? Alright, still in the wild. That's and yeah, it's pretty close to the colony. Yeah, I guess they did wander in pretty close. I just hope they don't go into the Hollywood Traps. Because they're the absolute last things I want to find in there, because I'm trying to tame them. And 'tis the season for food poisoning. Joy. And AJ has gone off on a daze. Have fun, AJ. Alright, there's enough space in here for a medium quarry. I just need to have the granite removed. And it's being removed pretty slowly, but it's being removed, so that's good. And Fitz's turn for food poisoning. Woo, don't you just love dealing with low tier chefs. Oh well. Every master had to start somewhere. Well, every expert, I mean. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And there's a level up for AJ for the chef, so yeah. He's going. Well, on that. And we now have enough space for a Quarry, so that's straight, and that's right there. Alright, so we just finished up plate armor, so that means lawn blades next. So we can get some of those going. Alright, so the first table and chair is in, so let's just give them a lamp so they can actually see. It would be nice if we actually had the resources for that lamp, but we don't. So we're gonna have to fix that. And yeah, if you're wondering what's going in, that's your misc production facility. With the alleged tailor bench as the first one. So that's neat. Alright, so now we have an alleged tailor's bench, so we can start making our own clothes, likely out of Gazelle leather. Let's see though. We're gonna need a ritual room pretty soon. But for now we can just deal with the ritual spot. It's just that I kinda want to make sure the shaman goes to the best social person. It's actually the main faith of the colony, which is Chesley doctrine. That'd be mad. It was a actually no. That would actually be Whistler. It was in the builder of the colony, so yeah. We're just gonna have to make some hats first. Right, so what did we have as our oh, it's head wraps. All the way. So that's nice. And I can just spam out some head wraps and call it a day. Head wrap, do until you have 3, I wanna say. Like so. And make sure that is 53% hit points at the very least. That's the floor. Anyways. Well, that's Lawn Blaze researched. Let's go for machining. So we can actually start eventually working our way towards the heavier guns. Alright, so 2 more storage pits have been created, so one's already been set to another meal storage spot, and let's see now. This one can have herbal medicine. Whenever we find it, of course. Or grow it. That's also a possibility, since, yeah, that's the thing you can just do. Oh hey, we now have enough resources for quarries, so that's great, that we can just make our own resources inside the base. And we just have donkeys now. Great. Alright, let's slap a lamp in the room. Donkey 1, Donkey 2, well, they seem to be the prerequisites for starting a herd. Oh, here's some Master Steel. Yoink! Now where's the other Gazelle that's been giving us trouble? Oh. It's dead. Well, let's hope that bear doesn't go after the other Gazelle. Maybe we should try taming the bear. And just have a predator on hand to help out with the fighting. That'd be nice. So let's just haul out these rooms. And by that I mean take out those chunks of the mountain, so we can have easier access to these rooms. And also let's hook it up to the power grid, because why not? Alright, so the Quarry's online. Let's make sure everybody does the quarrying last. So that's at priority 4. Just so if they have nothing better to do, well, they can generate resources for us. Whistler, you are the tailor of the colony. And that means you're gonna be making all the head wraps. Except you can't, because that requires fiber. Well, go figure. Hmm. And I think that's my cue to start making a bit of a hotel. And I think it can just start down here. Like so. And yeah, that's just gonna be how the room layout is. Right, so that's machining researched. Gunsmithing next. Oh joy, flash storms, my favorite. I really need to get the moss changed out for granite so it doesn't burn. Or metal sometimes, since I have a mod that prevents that. And we're gonna be having the first donkeys in Tawny. Yeah, Donkey 1 is now pregnant. What fun! Oh joy, another Taunus says, transport pod crash. I'm an evil doctor named Hardy. Oh boy, paralytic trapezium. So, do we have the other Gazelle? No, we don't. Really? I'm gonna have to kill that bear, aren't I? Well, or just tame it. Or to Duran, right? And something lit the traps on fire, and I think it was a boom rat. Yep, that was a boom rat. Oh hey, more Gazelle. Hot dog. So I hope the bear is happy. And that's gunsmithing research, so, robot operation is, that's, actually, no, it's scratch that flat armor. That's what's actually next. And Fitz's turn for a daze. So, yeah. Well, Drizzly decided to go for revenge. All hands on deck. Time to arrest you, Nad. Since, yeah, that ended poorly for her. Right, just, draw it off of her. Or just lead it around in a circle. I wanted to tame you. Oh well, at least you're not a threat anymore. And we're going to be having Drizzly for, lunch. Death in 8 hours. And AJ immediately goes to butcher it. So that's great. And yeah, we've got 2 medicine and 1 herbal. Yep, let's not talk about that. Alrighty, Fitz, so you're the doctor. Don't self-tend. Since, Fitz is a... Well, I guess that's AJ's job. And success. Barely. And don't clean up Nad's bedroom so, she doesn't get infected. At least I think that's how that works. You know, hey, our first, harvested crop of, cloth is coming in. Right, so Nad can go collect her weapons again. Equip and, That should do that. And new lovers, Fitz and AJ. Well, I guess that's just gonna be a thing. So, I'm gonna be building them a double bed in AJ's room. Oh boy, a raid! I think that's gonna be a Hollywood Traps issue. Yep, we're just gonna pretend the outside doesn't exist. And yeah, it's just 3 people. And here they come. There goes one, there goes the other, and yeah. It was a Holly of Traps issue. Good thing too, because I see a heavy SMG and a machine pistol. Which means Dad can have an upgrade for her main weapon. And, yeah. I need to build some more, storage facilities. I see. So, let's see now. Weapons rack. Can go there. I really need to start growing hay. Alright, so where is Whistler? Oh yeah, asleep. Or was asleep. Oh yeah, this nutrient should come in handy at some point, so... Let's just make sure it gets hauled in. Prioritize hauling that nutrient and also that machine pistol. Never mind. Right, so I had to do it that way. I see how it is. Alrighty, so that's flat armor. Let's go and tame that Gazelle before we research anything else. Yep. Gazelle. And hey, we have Gazelle number 2. Who is going to be the one actually responsible for growing our Gazelle herd at first. And let's build a couple more traps, just in case. Oh boy, another transport pod crash. Lashy. Blood Game survivor. Let's see what's up with you. Melee 16, go figure. Animals 10, social 12, and capable of crafting, firefighting. Right, you can have that room again, AJ. And this means it's a prisoner's room for this one. Now, who's the closest available colonist to that? None of them are, it's that fits. So, yoink! Right, so that's, that dealt with. And let's see now, convert. And, if I have this set up properly, Fitz doesn't do that anymore. Even though he'd be pretty, great at it. Alright, so I made head wraps for everybody, rather, Whistler has, so, begin roll chains, and that's gonna be Whistler. Begin. Alright, so, he's a shaman now. Whistler. Teeth converting. Lashy. And, well, I think it's high time this, place also got a Stonecutter's table, so, that's this one. Right here. And that can go there. Machining table can go, nowhere because it needs an extension. So let's just do it. Like so. And we also need some more wood. How tragic that we have to cut down some more forest. In the name of progress. But that's usually how it is. Right, so that should take care of that. Alrighty, let's set this up. Any stone blocks, ×3, do forever. And let's make sure you are restricted to this base. And ingredient radius of 26 should do the trick. And let's see what your certainty is. 3.3%. That was fast. And there's a party. Day 57 if you're wondering. And well, our prisoner has been successfully converted, so that's right. And now, you can be recruited. And that means, Fitz, can also be put back on on that job. You know what, team converting on Fitz. Well, Whistler just went from, 99% to, 51. So that's great. Right, so the rooms are just about done. I just need to put in some beds. And run a power cable out to them. Shouldn't be too hard. Especially since it's, right there. Well, so much for it being too, hard. Well, anyways, that takes care of that. Alright, so these rooms are now done. Well, outside of the bed anyways. But they're about done anyways. Like so. Then it really will be done. For now. Unless I wanted to add any extra amenities. Like, some lamps. If I had the resources for them, but I don't. So... these should now be a... for... gas. Right, so that's 30 silver a night. And I should hopefully have the, granite, to replace the outer walls, at the very least. So... let's just do it. For now. Hey, we've got some relationships with the visitors. It's AJ's grandmother and, Whistler's, mother. Huh. Apparently, AJ has is Whistler's niece. And Donkey One has given birth. How lovely. Gazelle's? When are you going to be doing the same? Oh dear. And our prisoner is fully healed. So that's great. So yeah, actually might be ready to join the colony. Resistance 9.0. And I just realized I didn't build enough bedrooms, so let's go fix that. Like so, by building a few more. On this side now. And yeah. That should do the trick. Negative 18 was the score. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it was because somebody was sleeping on the ground, when they shouldn't have been. Oh boy, more visitors with relationships. Well, they're back again. And, maybe the issue was, not building enough, beds. It's, more... well, shall we say, making the beds too expensive. That could also be a solution. Alright. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, so that's, part of the wall's done. You know what, screw it. Let's just do it like so. And hope for the best. Yeah, I sincerely hope this doesn't come back and haunt me. Oh, Whistler. Like, hello? Get down there and, build that wall, please, so we can keep the, unwanted visitors out. Something a bit like this. We can at very least force them through some traps. Right, so that's that part of the wall done. Let's do the other part. And Fitz has been successfully converted to our doctrine. Hooray! Oh boy, I wonder where this pod sprout is. Hopefully nowhere that's inconvenient for me, and it's completely outside of the colony, so I don't care. Welcome aboard, Lashy. You remember that prison cell you were just in? It's your new home. Right, so let's see now. Placenting, childcare, ordering, handling as well. Yeah, we got, a replacement for Fitz, to say the least. And entertaining. So yeah, that's what you can do. Along with mining. And plant growing. Right, and I should probably also build a machining table, because I can, well, make our own guns, if only I had the resources for it. Oh well. Hopefully the quarry should pay off soon. How are you doing on the mining, Fitz? Pins. That's what you are, is pins. And it's high, mate. Sergeant bonding, awful plans, awful mining. Oh, that's why you're so great at social. You're literally genetically modified for that. Alright, so, yeah, the rooms are donezo outside of, putting in the AC and the beds. So that's great. So, let's just fix, the lack of AC. Like so. And just put some doors on, and some beds in. And now the hotel is basically completed. Oh hey, it's Auto Goods Trader. Let's send Fitz out to, see what they have. I'm surprised they aren't willing to take, a Gazelle from us. But oh well. I'm not finishing that sentence. Oh hey, they brought a cleaner, but we don't have the money for it. So yeah, that was basically our room buzz. Which we can't afford. How tragic, I know. Maybe sometime later. Oh boy, we got a mad Gazelle. And the visitors are helping. Hopefully. And it's down. And now it's a visitor's problem. Right, so that takes care of that issue. And somebody needs to go hauling the bolt action. And that's gonna be you, AJ that handles Whistler. Ned, you can go haul in the bolt action. Since that's your job now. Alrighty. Well, he didn't get out too badly, so who's the other builder? Oh yeah, that was Lashy. And this is why you build walls. And yeah, I'm just gonna make that Lashy's job now. Just gotta hope that he doesn't fail too often. He shouldn't. And he did. What's your construction at? Oh, 4. And you have a passion in it, so you should be working on it. Cause this is why. You build walls. Oh dear. Lashy. Go get the plasteel knife. Whistler, this is us in panic mode right now. Right, it's not selected. Come on, come on, come on, do it, do it, do it. Okay, we successfully built the wall. Just in time for the manhunter pack of turtles. Oh boy, those poor, visitors. I'm gonna get screwed by the tortoises if they, aren't faster. And never mind, they were faster than the tortoise. Alrighty, so he got an Aurora, so that's lovely. And there goes the turtles into the traps. Hey, Jay. You doofus. You absolute doofus. Oh well, they're just tortoises. They're pretty slow. You can easily get away from that. And just, well, make sure the tortoise is not a threat anymore. However, you might make that happen. Alright. You're still drawing? Wow. Alright, time for you to start backing up, since that, tortoise is getting uncomfortably close. And yeah, this is gonna be how we deal with it. Yeah, Ned, get out there and go help AJ. Right, Ned. Yeah, too bad we couldn't get that bear. Right, so Ned's arrived to help, and it wasn't necessary. That takes care of that situation. Right, so this part of the hotel is just about done, and Ned's off on a sad wander. Have fun. I just need the resources for the, cooler. Oh wow, we really did, fill up all those storage pits. So let's build 2 more. Oh hey, more visitors. This time it's, AJ's sister and, Whistler's niece. And yes, that's both the same person. Alrighty then. Well, if you want to play that game, Pitsy. Well, that's how we're gonna be winning that game. And if you're wondering, this is gonna be our new storeroom. So, we can keep things, cool. If only there wasn't, a little bit of a cave here. It led straight to the outside. Oh well, we can live with it, since it actually fits right into the, building plans anyway. So, let's see now. Rituals, You know what? Let's just auto-start it. Because why not? Alrighty then. That was a fun Animus Fiesta. And its one is finally pregnant. So, hopefully we should see an expansion in the herd. Well, Fitz has leveled up. Even though it doesn't mean a darn thing. Because he's supposed to be at level 7 right now. If only he didn't have the alpha mining gene. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so the storm is, finally done. Let's research some utility columns, because why not? Alright, so let's just build some storage in here. Like so. And yes, I'm gonna have to build some way of cooling that. And keeping it freezing. And oh yeah, stone cellars. These exist. So let's build one. And I think I can just go, right around there. Oh boy! Ed Rios, wants to join. So, what are you good at? Social, basically. Oh well, you can also be a miner, too. So... welcome aboard! Okay, how would that, piss out the, chief. When that was a family member. Alrighty then. You can also help out with the social care and the wardening. Right after I convert you over to our religion, so, yeah. Whistler, you know what to do. Geez, Ross, what happened to you in, Petronia? Did you just get into a social fight or something? I think you did. Right, so I just realized that, Agrios, doesn't have a room, so... Well, she can have this room. Because that's the one we got. Again, how's the, injuries my fault? You started the social fight between yourselves. And yeah, Lashy here is now in Construction 6, so that's great. And oh yeah, I should probably, hook him up with, some melee stuff. A professional quality, because he's a brawler. So, that would be an electric smelter, right? No, actually, it would be an electric smithy. What am I talking about? Right. So yeah, Whistler and Lashy has just been trading this off since it's been taking so long to do because there's a lot of work that goes into it. And, yeah. Work to build, 2,500. Now to explain that. And Gazelle 1 has Devon Burst, so we got more Gazelles. One more, but, it's a start to say the least. So, that's the Eclipse. Can we tame it? More Gazelles, yes we can. So, let's see now. Yep, just 2 more. Should do the trick. And let's see if this completes successfully. Oh dear. And yes, it did. Hooray! So that should take care of that. And herbal medicine. And that means this whole segment of storage shelves doesn't get foods or herbal medicine at all. And anyway, we have an electric smithy. So let's make some plate armor. And a simple helmet and a longsword. That's gonna be Lashy's. Hey, Gazelle's self-tamed. Toxic fallout. Woo! Right, so we need to deal with this toxic fallout. And I think that would involve some columns going down. Something like this. And yeah. It should cover it pretty well. Yeah, I need to cover up that quarry eventually. So I'm just gonna do it with the roof over it. I don't actually want to put it in an enclosed space. I do not know why words aren't working with me, but they aren't. So it is what it is. But I should just be able to just do that. And hopefully we've got enough food on hand. And there goes our cotton harvest. Thanks, game, for the toxic fallout. Send away. I'm not able to guarantee their safety at this time. Right, so it should just be something like this. And yeah, that should cover everything that's important. And the animals can just sleep underneath the roof. So let's make sure we have some animal beds in the spot where they should. be. And yeah, I'm just gonna be putting them between the toms. Something a bit like this. And I think that's too many, but oh well, better to have too many than not enough. And yeah, look at Whistler go. And Nad has gone off on an insulting spree. I see she's fulfilling her nickname of, well, being an ad. And getting into a social fight. Lovely! Just what I needed for the builder. One of the builders to go down. Luckily I've got Lashy here, who can help out with that. Okay, we have a bolt goods trader. You do realize there's a toxic fallout going on, right, guys? So why are you showing up? So, let's see now. Let's just make sure the Gazelles all have what bad. Underneath the roof. And that should be all of them. And since this is supposed to be a Gazelle run, sorry, donkeys, you're going back to the wild. What, you thought I was gonna be mean enough to slaughter them all? Not this colony. Alright, and I have to do these, homes. So hopefully this should also fireproof these houses. And just make sure no funny business, tenanter. Cause, yeah, that'd just be awful. Maybe I should also put a grow lamp in there somewhere. The real question is, can I actually afford one? Oh, I put a column down, but there's no roofs going in, so let's go fix that. Oh, so where's the entertainment? Oh, it's all over here, so close enough to, being, by the mountains, so I shouldn't have to build anything. And Whistler's turn for days. I sure hope I have enough food. Nad's back on her feet, so that's straight. And Lashy's gone off on a slaughterer. Rampage, Alright, AJ and, Nad. He's not allowed to do that. So, 4 prisoners. Actually, that can be Tana's home. Luckily, I've got, plenty of rooms over here. So I can just convert that one into a, prison cell. Alright, you two. Just arrest him. Right, so that's how it has to be. And Nad's gone down. Lovely. And now she's back on her feet. Don't you took that heavy SMG. Why are you not doing the, smart thing and eating the meals in the, kitchen? And by that I mean the, spot I have specifically for this. Right, so if I remember correctly, I should just be able to just release Lashy. Back to the colony. I hope you've enjoyed your time, sitting there in a cell thinking about what they've done. Okay, who's the chef? Right, AJ. So... You don't do that, Agrios? AJ does that. And you... have the flu. Uh-huh. I sure hope that toxic fallout goes away soon. I think, Fitz can be the backup, chef. So he can slaughter that, pork Gazelle for food, of course. Right. I see AJ's, decided to do that himself, so that's not good. Oh yeah, you're psychically bonded to Fitz. And somebody needs to go clean up your, home. Hey, Gazelle 5 is pregnant. Nat is, back on her feet. And Whistler is no longer wandering in a psychotic state. AJ, how's that food coming? Not good. Whistler? Where is AJ? Go preach out. So, hopefully that should, help, with the flu. Alright, you need to go to your room. No excuses. Alright, which of you is the best one? I see it doesn't matter, so Fitz can do that. Alrighty then. So the immunity is catching up. Right, AJ was the chef. Rats. Okay, who's got that's best cooking? I see that's Lashy. Alright, Lashy. Oh, you're in psychotic days. Whistler. Go maintain that battery, please. And then that electric stove. And also that cooler. Yeah, welcome to dealing with toxic pollen. It's mostly just mental breaks and dealing with people's mental issues. Alright, so AJ's gonna be fine. Our medical supplies is running low though. And the toxic pallet is done. So that's great news for the Connie. Oh boy, there's a marriage. AJ and Fitz. AJ was asleep during that proposal, I'll have you know. Oh yeah, I should probably make some clothes. Make t-shirt, make pants. Do until you have, I wanna say 3 of each. Like so, and make sure, they are at the floor for that. Or at least a little bit above the floor. So that's 52% for hit points, so we don't get the tattered clothing debuff. Just slightly above. Right, who's the tailor? Oh yeah, that's Whistler. Actually, don't stone cut, make clothes. Because we need them. Oh yeah, AJ's doing fine on the flu department. And that was 5410 quality, so that's great. Whistler. Is that pre-health thing ready? Just about. And yes, this is what you do for those suffering from the flu and other such diseases. Adrios has gone off on her first tantrum. It is just random furniture that she has no business destroying. Oh boy, Manhunter Pack! Woo! I swear if you destroy any of the walls, never mind. I have traps dealt with the issue. 7-4. And yeah, this is why you have a hallway of traps. They're unconscious. Shouldn't be too hard for you to deal with that issue. Well, I see we're playing Terraria with the wooden plate armor. I don't want wooden plate armor. Yeah, just steel, please. Okay, so that's the utilities researched, and Lashy's getting his lawn sword. Hooray! I'm thinking microelectronics. Confirm. Oh yeah, I guess Whistler needs a new weapon, so he gets a machine pistol. Alright, so how are the Gazelles doing? There's only 3 left. Out in the wild? Alright, so that's Longsword completed, so that can be Lashy's, new toy. When they wake up. Okay, what are you doing outside? Oh, you don't have a room. For honest, for guests, and, the main problem with these, guests is, well... Oh, cannot be recruited. Well... Well, that takes care of that issue. So let's just, put this back up to 20 silver. Alright, so for a frozen tom, you need 150 steel, 5 plasteel, and 5 components. I'm only missing the components for the first frozen toms that I'm gonna be planting into here, so it can just be a massive freezer now. And yeah, 175 stats isn't too bad of a storage capacity. And now Lashy is gonna be getting some plate armor soon. What fun! Oh, right, I never built a vent in Lashy's room, so let's take care of that. Okay, Whistler. Right, so you got relationships with visitors, and it's AJ's brother, and nephew of Whistler, and grandson of Adrios. I wonder if we're gonna be getting the whole family in this playthrough. I hope so. Because that's part of the joy of Rimworld, is, well, you don't... It's a storyteller. And the stories are unscripted. You don't have any control. Right, so Nat has plan 6, and Whistler has plan 5. So hopefully we should be getting somebody that can actually handle a heal route. Nat, why do you have Lashy's new plate armor? You don't get that. That is Lashy's property. Lashy. Right, so you got that. And, where is the... button for Tier Forest? Oh well. It is what it is. Ooh, hey, more visitors, and, no relations with anyone in Connie. Sadly enough. Oh well. It is what it is. And yeah, we really need a dedicated restaurant area. So, let's see, where would I put it? Oh yeah, maybe out this way? Makes sense. So let's build it. And that should be 4 in. Restaurant goes in here. And 7 by 9. Should do the trick. Nad's off on a food binge. Have fun, Nad. Whistler's off on an insulting spree. I sure hope you don't insult Lashy, cause he's got a, lawn sword. Oh, it's just Nad. And everybody else, using that area for, well, Whistler's down. So, AJ. Right, that's reserved by Fitz. Somebody go, haul in that, machine pistol. And let's see now, copy settings, link settings, paste. And that should be our weapons storage taken care of. Alright, Whistler. How badly hurt are you? Oh yeah, not too bad. So that's good, that he didn't get hurt that badly. Just a couple of bruises and some cracks. And ooh hey, a second suit. Right on cue. And we got another round of Where did that end up? Oh, right next to the compacted steel meteorite. Okay. Well, we got a store of 100 and a gift. Returbo. Normal. Okay. And our relations have improved from 11 to 27. Oh dear. This is what I didn't want to happen. Cause, yeah. This is gonna happen whenever you replace, the walls with granite. So hurry up and replace those walls, please. And there's a blight on the cotton plants. Lovely. No sewing, and it's going into the, herbal medicine. So, somebody go and clean up that mess. Look, it's not getting into the food. Otherwise, that'd be a whole nother issue. Screw it, let's just replace the whole wall with granite. And Gazelle 5 has given birth. I wonder how many Gazelles are up to. Oh my, 9 Gazelles. Oh boy, mad donkeys. Well, looks like it's Slashy's job to deal with the issue. Luckily, he's fully equipped for that. Yep, he's got his armor on, and a lawn sword, and he's not afraid to use it. Why are you so injured? This is kind of your entire state, Flashy. Right, so that takes care of you. Oh yeah, the other donkeys went down this way. So I guess I'm gonna be replacing those barricades with granite. Yeah, granite seems fair. Especially since granite doesn't burn. Alrighty then, that's that crisis dealt with. Right, now it's at plant level 7. Who's throwing the heal root? That was probably a dust. Oh, if only. We had somebody with plant level 8. Because that's what you need for heal root. Right, time to get this restaurant all sorted out. And let's see, granite door, because why not? Table, 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 table. And yeah, it's just gonna be like the Great Hall. Just chairs everywhere. There's enough room for everybody. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough wood for all this. I should hope so. Otherwise, it's time for some deforestation antics. What fun. And Lashy has failed. Nice job, Lashy. And it's Lashy's turn for a insulting spree. Go figure. And yeah, Lashy took out, Whistler. That's not good. Alrighty, what's the damage? Oh, just a couple of bruises. Okay. That's acceptable. And there's also a marriage. On with some visitors. Yeah, too bad Whistler couldn't be at the wedding, because somebody decided to start a social fight. Oh boy. And yeah, we've got both demonstrators. And hopefully we can get the... Why aren't you using the bads? Oh, because you're literally too broke. I'm not a charity, you know. And yeah, I don't think I have enough wood for the Great Hall that I'm planning. So, yeah, bye-bye, forest. Luckily, there are mods to make the forest replenish faster. Alrighty, so that's microelectronics, and Whistler is back on his feet. Hooray! Well, back to operation time. Right, so... Missed. Orbital trade beacon. One there. One here. Tom's tonsil can go somewhere right here. And yeah, we don't have enough steel for any of it. Lovely. Well, time to get to work on the quarry. And, yeah, they just are trying to convert my shaman. If, you want to play that game. Well, two can play that one. Alrighty, we got a gift. 166 silver. Hot dog. Oh, Whistler, what can I do for you to help alleviate, alpha bedroom, scarce animals, ate without table, failed to convert, Theodosia, conversion resentment. Alrighty, what do you mean by not enough animals? I've got 10 gazelles. And have fun on that days, Whistler. Alrighty, so that's that research. How about mortars? Oh boy, flu. Well. That takes care of that issue. Okay, AJ. That's your job. And yeah, this means, I don't have to deal with, that table and chair combo anymore. And yeah, we were raising them for food anyways, so, eh. Oh boy, more visitors. And, Gazelle 1 has given birth. Hopefully, they actually have, the funding for this, and they do. So that's great. How's the storage coming along? You know, let's just, change this to Tradeable. Maybe not just yet. I still need that, frozen column. Right here. And I think it's just gonna go here. And yeah, it's gonna light up the room too. And hey, they enjoyed the stay at a store of 80, and we have a gift. Short bows, granite club. Hooray! Let's see, what else do I need to do? Probably build another research table, or just move this one over by that much. Just so I can have two researchers join at once, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build another, research table, or just move all the, storage shelves over to this side of the, to the, storage room. Which is its intended purpose. So, I think that's a great idea, so let's do it. Don't know if there's gonna be enough room for everything, so a few storage shelves might have to go bye-bye. But oh well. I've got enough, space on, the side that it's going on to. Alright, so that takes care of that. And I should, actually just move it down, like, to there. And just make sure they're in line. And let's get a bookshelf up and running, because I'm pretty sure you've all been yelling at me for this one. But oh well, it is what it is. And yeah, look at them go. They're really ripping through the touch tree now. And Gazelle 3 is pregnant. We're gonna have a ton of Gazelle. At least that's the plan. Yeah, they have pregnancy time of like 6 days, so that's great. I'm pretty sure chickens are faster though. And that's Mortars researched. Auditors, that's, actually, do we have any stereo material? I'm not seeing it on the tech tree. I really wish that research tree mod had, updated... Let's see now. Stair... Trial. Tile. Oh, we already did that one. So never mind. Complaint retracted. So let's do auto door. Nice and easy. For our 2 researchers to do. And just keep them busy. And yeah, that soda human plant food is gonna be there for a while until we can switch over fully to Gazelle meat. And I don't think we have the facilities for that just yet. Alright, so that's auto doors researched. Cyclone brewing. You know, just in case. And yeah, look at it this way, important is for the Gazelles. At least that's what we can tell ourselves. And yeah, those 2 shows can go bye-bye. Right, so Cyclone brewing is done and dusted. Chocolate next. So they can have a little morsel of joy. And between all their disgusting plants that they've eaten for themselves, cause yeah. That's how that works, I think. And we have more visitors. Oh, dog. Alright, so I think it's time to put in a floor for the restaurant. I wonder if I have enough granite for that. Granite tile, Survey says yes, actually. And yeah, it's gonna be a granite floor because that's what I have a ton of and can actually make more of if need to be. And oh hey, this is what the frozen column looks like, and it is keeping the room at 44 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't think that's enough for frozen status, mostly because it's targeting 70 degrees. And yeah, that's an expensive machine. And I think I might need some more power. So 2 solar panels should do the trick. If only I had the resources for them. Luckily, I know where there's some convenient chip chunks. Right here. Okay, wild boars, what are you doing all out there? I guess just hanging out. Hey, Fitz has his first mining level, even though his learned level is 9. He should be a pro at this. Thanks to his awful mining genes, he's not good at this. Oh well. And we have a store of 98, and we have a gift. Good world medicine. Hot dog. 3. So that's straight. Right, we can just call in orbital traders. For whatever reason. So that's straight. And that's chocolate researched. I know it's called cocoa, but yeah. It's also called chocolate. Whatever. What else to do? Oh yeah, gun turrets. That should be fun. For us, not necessarily the enemy. So, that's the first solar generator in. Even though it's a solar panel. It didn't cause it a solar generator. Right, so we can choose between the sun column, which is the column version of the sun lamp, the light column, or the crystal column. I feel like playing around with the crystal column. The real question is, can it get everything there? Oh well, it is what it is. If it can't. So let's make sure it's hooked up to the power grid. And play! Fits in Whistler. Oh yeah, Fitz is one of our doctors. And there's gun turrets. Onwards to geothermal power. Right, so how are you doing? AJ and Fitz. Well, Whistler's off on the days. And he was one of the ones with the plague. Oh dear. Oh well, hopefully, this should pass soon. Paid conflict. 2 archers, 2 heavy archers, and 2 hunters. Any herbal medicine? Nope. Then I'm not interested. Ooh, hey, it's Exotic Goods Trader. I think they might have something for us. So, who's the best at social that's not sick? So, that's Fitz and AJ. Well, Whistler ruled out. So, AJ, what do you know? Let's buy up some Glitter World medicine at 69 apiece. And, let's just buy 10. That should tide us over until the fluid crisis has passed. Alright, where did it go? Oh, all the way out there. AJ, go fetch it, please. Alright, now I'm gonna be using that drop spot thingy and putting it right there. The real question is, will it actually hit the drop spot? Right, so, Whistler, how are you doing? Oh, right, you're immune now. Fitz, also immune. That Glitter World medicine did the trick. At least that's what I'd like to assume did the job. Because otherwise that would have been a waste of money right now. But oh well, at least we have it for later. So that's great. And we have some visitors, which is also great. 3 to be exact. So that's more money for us. And another issue that I've just recently thought of is, well, I don't think Gazelle drops anything specific to them in leather terms. Yeah, it's just plain leather. Oh well. And speaking of that, no more cloth, or wools, or anything else. Just plain leather. And it's the same thing over here. Right, so that should take care of that issue. Of course, I'd also have to make them. But I think it's high time we, made this one solely for meals. And, that should do it. Alrighty then. Now the real question is, actually making the, fine meals. Carnivore meals times 4, and nobody has the cooking talent necessary for that. Go figure. Well, I know one way of, dealing with this issue. No vegetarian allowed. Unless it's corn. Since you still need some way of, well, feeding the gas. Although I suppose, Gazelle meat can also do that. Now, the real question is, right, here's a clear forest. Are we able to set up the auto slaughter at this point in time? I think it might be a good idea, so let's set up the maximum to be 15 Gazelle. In total, male adult, max 5. Female adult, also max 5. Right, so that should be that. And yeah, I think it's high time we get a quarry platform going. Or at least one of them. And a door can go there. Oh, the poor Gazelle. Right, so that takes care of that issue. And Gazelle one has Devon Burst, so that's great. Well, I've got a sneaky way of getting the power out to it. And it's just gonna be something a bit like this. Yes, we're going straight through the, or rather going up to the, ancient danger that's right over here. I don't feel like cracking it open at this time. Not until I get some security columns up and running. Or whatever they're called. Alright, that was, under the defense columns. I'll have to research that next. Alrighty, we've got the first gift. From this batch of visitors, so that's straight. And it's pause for tribal wear. Alrighty then. Alright, so Nad's about ready to level up for planting hero, which would be fantastic, so I can have some way of getting medicine in this colony. Alright, so we're going to need 250 steel, and we don't have that just yet. Let's get another bookshelf in to further boost the research speed. Alrighty, that's geothermal power. And now we can do the defense toms. Hooray! And I'm gonna also have to research biofuel refining, which would be fun. So we can build those flame columns. Which sounds like another level of fun. And we have some relationships. Nad's son is paying us a visit. Oh boy, a defoliator ship. What's the damage? Let's see. Pikeman, Lancer, Scyther, and Minotaur, and we're just gonna pretend that doesn't exist for right now since we can get away with that. Yeah. I need some sniper rifles. So that requires a whole ton of steel that I don't have. Luckily, I know where there's steel. It's easy to grab. Alrighty then. Oh, that's right. I can't actually make the sniper rifles yet, because we don't have the tech. Oh boy, Gazelle. Alright, Lashy. Time to go save Nad, since you're already there. And you're probably the best one equipped for this. Alrighty then. That takes care of that crisis. It's just one thing at a time, and I should probably make a hospital right now. That actually sounds like a great idea. So let's do it. Let's see, granite blocks. How big of a thing of granite blocks, granite walls can I make though? Can I just make it 9x9? Yes, I can. I can even put in a granite door if I wanted to. Right, so that's what we're doing for our hospital. And now you should put in some beds. And it's gonna be something like this. Really? What are you doing eating corn anyways? Oh, the Gazelle bought the food. And I set out. Really? Well, that would explain it. We couldn't actually touch any food. And now we're back in business. Even if it's mostly vegetarian meals. And Ned is fully healed. Hooray! Right, so that's the hospital basically completed. The real question is, do I have enough stuff for the stereo floor? Survey says yes. I love it when things work out like that. Now I just need to put in a lamp, and sometimes so my doctors can see the patients. And then run a power line out to it. Something like so. And also put it in a freezer so I can actually keep some medicine on hand at all times by the hospital, since that would actually make sense. Right, so I can't actually select the beds right now. Because the stereo material is blocking them. At least not all at once. I can do it one at a time, so yeah. We're just doing it that way. I kinda wish the game would just take the hint if there's more than like 30% of the beds that are medical assigned to, well, make the room into a hospital and make the rest of the beds into medical beds. But no, it doesn't work like that. You have to do this every time and assign each of them to the medical space. Oh well. It is what it is. And there's defense comms researched. Right, so what did I need next? Oh yeah, gas operations. I want everybody with chain shotguns, because I think that'd be neat. And hey, we got a war merchant, so Fitz, you're gonna go see what you can buy. Well, I can sell out the club. Yes, I know. It's actually Gazelle themed. What to do, and oh yeah, they're all, not good selections of weapons, so that's why I want the orbital traders. Alright, so the hospital is just about done. Right, so we got some gas. And a transport pod crash, which is, Lou over here, who is now dead, tragically. I was just wondering if the, visitors could help out with the fighting. What do they even have? So, oh, Etwa. That's what we're dealing with. Just a whole bunch of Etwas and bows. Probably not very good. Not a very good idea to send them out to the Metanoids. Would be funny, though, but, not very practical. And Gazelle 7 has, given birth. Okay, so we got some, real tribute collectors. So, let's go piss off the, Metanoids. And just see about waking them up. Alright, time for you to run, Nad. Run like the wind. And see if you can't get this one to be stupid enough to follow you all the way down to the Royal Tribute Collectors. So it can just be the Royal Tribute Collectors issue. Alright. Yes, this is what we're going to be doing to deal with this Scyther. And Gazelle 7 is pregnant, again. I have a time. Alright. Here comes a gift for you. Plus, if any of them hits the budget, well, it's not gonna be my fault. Oh. That's what extra weapon actually does. Oh my. This is gonna be absolutely overpowered. We can just have multiple weapons. That sounds like fun. Well, I guess I figured out what that mon does. It basically turns you into, the potato. If you've ever played, potato before. So, let's see now. Machine pistols. Do until you have, I think, 4 in stockpile. So, this is gonna be fun. If only I had the resources for it. Whistler, after you do that, go make some machine pistols. Because I just figured out how to deal with this issue. It's the potato method. And now you have, heavy SMGs, so that's great. And chain shotguns. Prosthetics are next. So, actually, let's make the 2 machine pistols. And then a couple of chain shotguns. This is gonna be fun for the enemy to deal with. After you wake up, equip the extra weapon. So, yeah, you basically have 3 weapons now. And we have a store of 100. Short bow and great bow are the gifts. And Gazelle 5 is pregnant and Gazelle 10 has given birth, so yeah, the herd grows. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Lashy, how would you like a few more lawn swords? Jesse can be a real nightmare to anybody in close combat. So, I wonder if this is gonna work how I think it's gonna work. Actually, I think I might want Whistler in there, too. And that's prosthetics, so we can now replace body parts if need be. So, let's see now. Oh yeah, biofuel refining. Let's research that one. Alright, so, Nadia's gonna be leveling up shortly. And there she goes. Assure safety. And we have some visitors. Dominion of Dawn is paying us a visit. So, let's see now. What are you, oh, recreation unfulfilled, slept in the cold. How is, 60 degrees Fahrenheit cold? That's basically perfect. Right, I need some heaters in here. So, let's just build them. Alright, you two. You're gonna be sent out to deal with the, mechanoids. Yeah, it really does work like that. So, I guess we're doing it this way then. Okay, Riley, done. Yeah, they're just getting screwed and there's nothing they can do about it. Alright, time to move you up closer. Just so you can deal with the issue. With a ton of firepower. Alrighty then. Both of you report to the hospital. Oh. Right, Lashy, get out there and go deal with the, crashed ship. Alrighty, so that takes care of that, and that. Right, AJ. Go tend to Nad. Right, so that was a close one. And now go tend to Whistler. Right. That's that crisis averted. Okay, who messed up the dining hall? That's what I want to know. Was there a social fight? Anyways, Whistler's back to full health, so that's great. Ooh, hey, turtle pods. Pemison! Hot dog! More food for the colony! It's always a good thing. Yeah, poor Dad. She's out for the count. But hey, at least, we now know what the, extra weapons does. Alrighty, so we got a store of 100, and, the Gazelles are being slaughtered again because we ran over the, limit. Alrighty then, that's biofuel refining. I'm thinking hydroponics. Oh yeah, what was our gift anyways? 2 components. How neat. Oh boy, a pond sprout. I sure hope it's not in a very stupid place like the farm. Like, that happened last, series. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, right there, so not my problem. Alrighty, so that's hydroponics done and dusted. Terrain rehabilitation might be next. And yeah, we really are just ripping through the tat tree thanks to our two researchers. And yeah, I think I might be making chain shotguns after this one. And just chain shotguns. Cause, well, you'll see. It's kind of stupid, though, that I can actually do this. But hey, that's a modding community for you. How many... Alright, so you got 2. AJ, you also have 2. So you did another one. Alrighty then. Oh boy. Well, looks like the farm is working as expected. So that means we got food coming in. So the real question is, will AJ actually get around to the, chopping up the, creatures that, we're gonna be eating? And the survey says yes. So that's great. Okay, Bolt Road Trader. Menace Coster. Fits. Alright, you're unloading your inventory. Go check out what the Bulk Goods Trader has to, sell us. Hopefully more components. Survey says yes. I'll just yoink 20 of them. Because that's actually most of our money. Play none there. And we're going to be selling off 100 of you. Sell out the plain leather pants and everything below 53% quality. Let's see now. What else should I get? I'm thinking a couple of advanced opponents, since that's all they have. And that's our money taken care of. Alrighty then. So... I'm going to suspend the production of weapons for right now. I need to get the research benches up and running. So, destroy that. Okay, we got some more visitors, and that's terrain rehabilitation done. I think researching is on pause until I get the high-tech research benches. Up and running. Okay, placed dirt floors are permanent. They cannot be removed to revert to the original natural floor. You cannot... I wonder if I can just place it on water, or if that's going to require an extra step for the moisturizer pumps. I think that might actually be the case. Right, that's the only requirement, is that it has to be smoothable. Okay. Oh boy, gutworms. Whistler, Ned, and Adrios. Luckily, we got the hospital up and running. Unluckily, we don't have a freezer set aside just to store the herbal medicine and the other kinds of medicine, so we're just gonna put it off to the side like so. And solar flare right on cue. Right, so door goes there. And then cooler can go here. Adrios has gone off on a food binge. Have fun, Adrios. Oh boy, it's a raid. Where are the idiots dropping in? And, yeah, they're... Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Those poor visitors. Well, they should be fine. Uh-huh. Never mind. They were not, in fact, fine. Okay, Nad. And AJ. Okay, here they come. I'll try out the first batch, and... how about the other batch? And other batch was also hauling a traps issue. Right, so... can we actually recruit anybody out of this mess? Death in 1 hour, death in 4, Yeah, not really. Lashy. I detect. That's your weapons for you. Right, I had to unforbid it. Is that not how that works, or is that only applicable to the main weapon? Oh well, I guess you don't get to use the swords. And I had planned. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, so Adrios, don't rescue Bates. And also yoink the Patriot Survival Meal. Hopefully this can recoup some of our goodwill. Alright, so who's the doctor? Oh yeah, Fitz. And he's doing the thing that I wanted him. Never mind. Well, we did an LMG for no reason. We tried. So I think AJ might get the LMG. Like so. Right, so we now have a wooden cellar in. So let's make sure the medicine actually gets in. So medicine, credit call. So that means you don't get any medicine, you don't get any medicine either, and neither do you. Alrighty, so the Animist Fiesta is occurring, so that's great. And we have a gift. Tots Pack Wooden War Mast. Alrighty then, so that was a fun one, so that's great. So that should be a bit of a mood booster. Oh yeah, Adrios needs her meds for the gutworms. And Wizard's off on an insulting spree, and wow, you went after Lashy. That was a bad idea. Alright, somebody go pick up that machine pistol. Alright, Whistler, what's the damage? Couple of bruises, one to the head, one to the left leg, and one crack on the left femur. Alright, I can live with that. Honestly, what's with all the transport pods? Well, that's an allied, person, so, we could use a goodwill. So, AJ, yoink, to the hospital with you. You know, I didn't think about it. I think I might actually need a, dedicated ritual room. I think that would be best, left down here. Yep, this is how we're gonna be putting in the ritual room. As if it's, all the way down here. Alrighty then. Ooh, hey, a combat supplier. I don't think they have anything good. Like, do they have the stuff for the mortars? Services! No. So let's sell off all the junk that we don't need. Like all these Zetwas and knives. And that should do it. We really did just sell them the junk that the last raid left, didn't we? Oh well, it is what it is. And our guest is heading out. Back to his faction. And oh yeah, we forgot to all in this stuff that was out here. Whoopsies. And oh yeah, let's shred some mechanoids. Do forever. And we have improved our relationships with the Dominion of God from 13 to 27. Member resident map healthy. Okay, Jess has nothing to eat. Really? You have silver, you can just... You have food in the inventory. What are you talking about, you doofuses? No, seriously, what are you two talking about? You got the money, you can pay for the food. Right? Actually, did I, check it? To make sure they, can't take, free food? Well... I think that might be the case, that I, made sure they couldn't, just take the free food. Artists in this menu just may take food for free as disabled. Alrighty then. I don't know what's going on there. And we have a gift. Store 100. Steel breach hat, steel spear. Well, I guess this is how you get around the brawler will be unhappy if you have a brawler. You just equip it to extra weapons, and then it doesn't count. Well, that's that situation resolved. So I can have Lashy have a sword as the main weapon, and it doesn't change shotguns as the secondaries. And then he'd be an absolute monster. Alright, so we got the beginnings of a ritual room started. Just need to haul out the granite chunks. Put in some walls. And then some lighting. Crystal columns should do the trick. Maybe not dead center. Yep, that should do it. And let's see now. Right, it's under ideology, so ritual spot goes there. And then lantern can go here. Those speakers can go here. And then a hidden conduit can go all the way out to the power grid and hook us into it. And once it's drawn off on a days, go figure. Serious paint was the final straw. Alright, where are ya? Oh, it's probably from the gutworms. 10 quality, 6.1. Probably because we didn't have any herbal medicine in storage. And now we can have herbal medicine all the time. And that's a good thing. Ooh, hey, more visitors, but I'm gonna be putting, power grid stuff in, to a fenced off area. Like so, just so the animals can't get in. At least not easily. And yeah, that's just gonna be how it is, because they keep eating the, stuff. Although that's more true down here. But oh well. It is what it is. Actually, I think the better idea would just be to, move the herbal medicine over to, this part of the map, where they never go. So... something like this. And then put the usual wall around it. When I get the resources, along with the granite door. Alrighty, somebody needs to go cut up these granite chunks so we can have granite walls. And I think that's Whistler's job, actually. Yep, that's Whistler's job. Alrighty, so we got herbal medicine coming in, so that's great. And we have a shaman merchant, too. So... I'm gonna send Fitz to see what they have. All the usual stuff. They only have one herbal medicine. So, I don't think I need any herbal medicine. Do they have any other, stuff that I might be interested in inquiring? No, not really. Though I could sell them off some meals. Gazelle meat. Let's do it. Besides, this is supposed to be the Gazelle, playthrough. We always have more Gazelle coming in. AJ, after you're done with that, go butcher the, Gazelles that have been, rotting in the streets, to say the least. But she's off on a sad wonder. And I just realized that I completely forgot to turn that Days Played mod back on. After I, take the, screenshot. Oops. 341, by the way. And we have a gift, and they, gave us a good review. Sealed Cornet. Alright. Right, so the herbal medicine patch is, about done. The tilled soil just has to go in. Or either the soil has to be tilled first. But I think we can just, put the growing zone in right now. And herbal, heal root can go in. Oh boy, mad wild boar, and, let's see, AJ. You get to deal with that. And dealt with. So that takes care of that. Oh boy, Sensory Mechanite saying we have some more gas, so that's great. Do we have enough, to just put a floor in for the, freezer for the, hospital? Survey says yes. Alrighty then. And yeah, I'm going to be switching this, field over to hay grass. So the Gazelle can have something to eat. Oh no! Oh no! I just figured out where the ambrosia sprout went. It's in the heal root patch. That's where it is. Well, so much for that ambrosia sprout. And hey, we're selling simple meals for well, it's 4 for 33. So that's good. And we have a gift. So it's a great bow, so that's okay. Do I have enough for one high-tech research bench? Yes, I do. Now what about second high-tech research bench? Survey says no. How tragic. Oh well. I know that fits that. And yeah, it's lining this up. Like so. And oh yeah, I should probably send somebody out to go fetch the components from the ship chunks. And yeah, poor Nad just has to plants that heal root patch all by herself while Lashy goes and hides in his room. For some reason. Oh well, it is what it is. And yeah, we got... Oh boy, Magrios, who's the closest that can actually fix that? Whistler. And also Nad, but I want AJ to have some combat experience now. And just a hailstorm of bullets for the grizzly bear. That's what you get when you go after one of our colonists. So that takes care of that issue. AJ. Go deal with that issue permanently. Actually, go stand closer to it, so you don't accidentally hit Agrios. Well, it's lunch now. Right, so now you have the high-tech research benches. It's time for precision rifling. And then the real fun begins, with multiple sniper rifles. Okay, more visitors. What I want to know is why is there blood on the, hallway? Oh well. Right, it was a Gazelle. Never mind. And we have a conversion to our religion. Fitz has successfully turned away Adrios. So, hot dog. What else can we do? We didn't roll change. Shaman, no. Animal herder. Or anima herder. I mean, that would raise their expectations by 2 levels, so I'd have to think very carefully about that. And probably require a larger room than everybody else. Oh boy, a Metanoid cluster. What fun. Yeah. This is where I need some EMP launch grenades, but I don't have the resources for that just yet. Right, so we got a problem. And the problem is Metanoids. Right, so AJ, you got multiple. Also, you have multiple NAD. And Whistler also has multiple weapons. Right, so what were we doing again? Oh yeah, dealing with the Metanoid cluster that decided to pop up. That auto-charge turret is gonna be annoying. Or at least it would be if I didn't have that extra weapons mod on. You know what, AJ, you can also have the grenades. So let's see now. Right, you three, Nad. Oh, right, they're all on extra weapons. Well, that must be why she registers as unarmed. So, we're just gonna sneak up on them. Okay, you weren't supposed to open fire that early, dummies. Oh, yes, your weapons, works like run and gun. So, well, I want to run and gun. Here's my run and gun. Oh, and the visitors are paying us some help. Alright, so the auto, that charge turret is done. Well, this turned out to be easier than expected, to say the least. So yeah, thanks for the help. Is there anything I can do to help you, get back on your feet? Cause, yeah, the exotic goods trader decided to rock up. Okay. Okay, Ned, you don't just stand in that way. Alright, so that takes care of you. Alright, we're gonna yoink the, sheep here. That's gonna be lunch. And that takes care of that issue. Yeah, sometimes it really is that easy. And you know what, I think it's high time we get a, entertainment room installed somewhere. You know, just solely for the poker. Maybe I should just do it off to the side of the, ritual room. Yep. That sounds like fun. Okay, so that should do it. Yeah, I'm so lucky that, I wasn't, one tile over on the, bedrooms. Okay, they enjoyed their stay, and we have a gift. 6 components. Hot dog! And, of course, we always have the Gazelles, popping out, well, children to, for us to raise. Alrighty, now we can make our own sniper rifles, so that's great. So, let's see now. Hardened components. Alrighty. It would make it easier on our builders so they don't have to be repairing everything every 3 or 4 minutes. And we have successfully made it to day 150. Hooray! And we have some more visitors. And the first harvest of peel root is coming in. And we are selling some simple meals. I hope those are carnivore meals. Because that would have the Gazelle meat. Oh no. I sure wish I could specify which kind of simple meal they're allowed to keep, whether it be vegetarian or carnivore simple meals. But nope, I don't have that privilege. Boo hiss, boo hiss, boo hiss. So, yeah. I think that probably should be a mod at some point. Ooh, hey, more components. Oh yeah, the sensory mechanite played. Luckily, we've got a hospital set up for that. So that's great. Outfits. Clean the hospital and the storm attached to it. And Lashy managed to upset one of our guys 3 times in a row. Don't know how you managed to do that. But you can. Somehow. Okay, they enjoyed their stay, so we got a score of 100. So that's a 5 out of 5, and we have some Packwood old kid pants, good quality, and wooden war mask, normal quality. Hot dog! Well, the room's not completely dug out yet, but I think we can get started on putting in the recreation anyway, so let's see now. Poker table. Can go in. I'm thinking right there to start. Along with some dining chairs, because they apparently need dining chairs for some reason. Why can't they just stand? Oh well, it is what it is. Oh hey, more visitors, and everybody is rather content with their lives right now, so that's great. So they're all happy. I'm not dealing with any, honest, having some mental breakdowns, and that's a good thing. And we're selling off some meals so everybody can eat in the visitors camp, along with us making more money, so that's great. Okay. Marriage is on, Lashy and Nad. Didn't even know they were dating. Oh well. This opens up a new room, and by a new room I mean Lashy's old room. So that's nice. And oh hey. There's a rainy thunderstorm going on, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that too much since, we're behind granite walls. They don't burn. Even in vanilla. I still have no idea why vanilla metal, burns. Yeah, like how the steel has the flammability for it all. Because you'd think that wouldn't be, happening. Oh hey, we got a gift. And it's 290 silver. Thank you very much. If only I had somewhere to spend that silver on something like more components. Or maybe just more steel. Or glitter world medicine. Yeah, glitter world medicine would be nice. And that's the hardened components researched. What else? Oh, multi-barrel weapons. Machine guns. What fun. Or rather, mini guns. Wonder what that would look like, in action anyways. Yeah, I don't envy the raider on the other end of that equation. Alrighty, so there's a fire. Somewhere. Oh, it's all the way out there. Uh-huh. Somehow I forgot the scyther corpses. Whoops. So we can just yoink them. Oh boy, I hope that doesn't burn. Alright, so we got it now. It's ours. And here comes the fire. Rain. To suppress that fire. Yeah, I think I might need some more, lumber, so time to deforest, the place a little bit. Okay, I can even do it inside my own base. Andrios has the first mental breakdown in a while. Then, right after that, it's, Whistler's, turn. Unsightly environment was the reason. I wonder if that's telling me to, do something about the unsightly environment. Oh well, they can be happy with floor. And by that I mean wooden floors. Okay, let's just do the entire thing. 'Cause why not? Ooh, hey, a combat supply. Oh, Fitz! You've got shopping to do. I'd actually haul that in that corn, of course. We can buy some more components. Or more actual medicine. Oh hey, reinforced barrels. That's too much. Well, I'm gonna sell some beer so we can afford 3 reinforced barrels. Actually, I think the smartest purchase would be some armor. The Grenadier armor variety. If we can afford that, which we can't. We can take some flat jacket, but I think I just want some more components. So I'll just yoink them all. In other words, yoink. Oh boy, a mad bot. Where is it? Oh, all the way out there. Nad. That, might be your job, actually. Alright, time for it to come in. And that's that issue dealt with. And somebody needs to go fetch Gazelle 33. That's Nad's job, isn't it? Well, you're the closest one there. So, yeah, it is your job, Nad. Okay, we got, flu for the animals. I think they might just become lunch. And, yeah, that's more likely. It's up to you. Everybody else gets, slaughtered. Okay, so now we're dealing with a human pregnancy. AJ. I think I'm gonna need some stool stuff soon, so first things first, crib for the baby. And then time to finish off the entertainment room. Granite wall, granite wall. Granite auditor. And then parent line out to there. You know, let's save some steel. Go with the lamp. Like so. Yes, I know it's basic, but oh well, sometimes basic is good. Alrighty then, village table can go in down over here. Tube television can go in over here. Along with some chairs, so they can all watch the tube television together. Alright, so that's the billiards table in. Now all we need to do is build the telly. And then that's the entertainment room basically completed. I just need to put in a floor. Okay, we got raiders incoming. Normal raiders this time. They're just coming in all around us. Alright. I think they can come to us. Because we got an inviting hallway of traps for them. And I really should make it bigger. And put another one on the other side too. Right. Alright, you three. They've really been our soldiers this whole time. Fitz, do you have anything on you? No. Lashy, no. Adrios, yeah, it's just you three. Our first 3 Taunus have been just defending the Tawny. Alrighty then. Well, all your traps got him all. So, let's see, who do I yoink? Work. Artistic 9, Psychopath, Night Owl, Slowpoke. Evangelist. You'd be the best author. No, you wouldn't. You'd be matching the rest of our doctor skills, so, What doink? Here. Shopkid Ranger, Plans 12, misogynist, though. As a woman. Right. Oh well, we're not going to question it. So, yoink. Alright, how about you? Death in 2 hours, I think that's the only one we can actually grab. Alright, Whistler. You get that, pump shot gun and that, auto pistol. And the shotgun. AJ. You also get that shotgun. You know, this might be horrifying to anybody on the other end of this equation. Because they're just watching this. And there's nothing they can do about it. Lashy, you can have the Molotovs. And we don't get to recruit that, Raider. How tragic. They died. I'm gonna have to build another hospital, close by so we can actually have somewhere to, store the Raiders that end up, imprisoned by us. Oh, hey, chain shotgun. Ned. That's your job. Right. So, I guess it's time for a hospital to go in right here. Alrighty then. Oh boy, malaria. What fun. It's just Nad. That's literally the only one who got it. But hey, at least we have some industrial tent medicine, so that's great. And Whistler is the first one that hit a trap in a while. So, don't tend to Nad. And by Nad, I mean, Whistler. And clean up the storeroom. Right, I'm gonna make you drop that. Rest until healed. Fits. Tend to Nad. Alright, 100% quality. And Whistler. So that should deal with that issue. Alright, so Whistler is back on his feet, so that's great. Nad is, still in the hospital. I think I'll move you over here. By the heater, where it's nice and warm. Oh boy, we get to make our own miniguns! What fun! For us, anyways. Because, yeah, that'll just open up some shenanigans we can do. Thanks to the, well, mod that lets us, wield multiple weapons at once and then just treat it as if, it's run and done. I'm thinking fire foam. So, new plan with the, machining table. Oh, that's right, it was suspended. Good thing, too. Hippity hoppity, we are making mini guns. Do until you have, I want to say, 2 in storage at all times. Whistler. Alright, you can also do that, but you're asleep, so never mind. How are you doing, Nad? So, Nad, let me nad you about your health. Immunity 51.7. And, the breach health is not, done yet, so yeah. If you wanted to know how to deal with the diseases easily, or easier, well, just breach health. On the, colonists it's affected. So, yeah. Alrighty, so that's fire foam research, so we can have an easier time putting out fires. Geothermal power? Do we have that? Let's see now. Geothermal. Alright, we already did that one. You know what? Screw it. We're doing watermill. Even though we don't have a river on the map. Because I did not think that far ahead. Yeah, we're just in a mountain. And yeah, I think I might need to make some statues for, Whistler's room, so... Let's get the art bench up and running. Where would it be? Oh yeah, right here. Just plot it there. Alright, so I'm gonna be making some marble sculptures. Small. Go until you have, I wanna say, 5. Only allowed ingredients, no steel, no wood, and... no granite either. You just want marble. Right, so that should take care of that issue. So let's, grab some more marble. How are you doing, Nad? Oh yeah, 86.8%. Don't tend to Nad, bits. And clean up that hospital, please. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. Oh boy, cold snap. Everybody should be fine except Adrios, because I forgot to put in some heating. So we're gonna fix that right now. Lashy, get your butt over there and do that job. Right, so that's water mills researched. And the heating crisis dealt with. Auto cannons. That looks like fun. For me, anyways. Oh boy, another round of flu for the animals this time. That's a lot of them. So, everybody over here. Let's see, I've got some bad news for you. If you're not pregnant, well, your lunch. I just realized how psychotic that sounded. Oh boy! I can't wait to hear the, out-of-context Pat Billiard clips. Cause there's bound to be a few gems in there. Somewhere. Right, not you. Not you. 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 Not you, not you. You. Oh, so when did we get a wild boar? Bro thinks he's on the team. He was never invited. Well, looks like I have to expand the storeroom out by just a little bit. Cause I'm out of space. 9 by 9 should do the trick again. Whistler's gone off on an alcohol binge. He's gonna regret that in the morning. Okay, so the visitors were amazed by our hospitalities at a store of 100. And we even got a machine pistol and a great bow. So that's great. Also, the hospital for the prisoners is almost done. And you know, let's put in a meat rack over here. And we have a gift. 22 gold. Thank you very much. I think you need gold for the multi-analyzer. Alright, time for another granite auto door. And then we can put in some beds. Because this is supposed to be the prisoner's hospital. Will I ever get to fill it up? Probably not. But it's a nice thing to try. Okay, we got a mass sword somewhere. And it's a bed. For the prisoners. Right. Alrighty, so that takes care of that mess. We just need to clean up the hospital floor, and that will be that. Since that's all the prisoners deserve. Just this one. Alright, so set for medical, and then prisoners. And oh yeah, Nad made it out the other side from her disease just fine. Shield's next. Okay, so we have an exotic goods trader. Fitz, that's your job. Because you're literally the best at trading here. By that I mean, well, having the highest social still. Oh well. Funny enough, there is no, hauling bot here. Oh dear. Basic med tech. Well, oh. I have to unlock fabrication. I need a multi-analyzer. Yoink! Okay, what's there? Go make some mini guns. Right, so we have a gift. 31 plasteel. Hooray! Oh boy, a manhunter pack. Well, I spy with my little eye. The first minigun. Oh, Whistler. You did that one. Okay, why is everything in slow-mo? Alright. Whistler, along with Nat and AJ, are going out to go meet the Manhunter Pack, who are going through the Hollow Traps. Well, never mind. So much for that. Oh boy. Lund rot. Uh-huh. Rest until healed. Feds. Drop whatever you're doing and drop, tend to... and another Lund rot. This time with Lashy. It's not gonna be the, raids that kill us, it's gonna be the Lund rot. Well... it is what it is. Nat. Drop whatever you're doing and tend to, Fitz. Uh-huh. Oh, it's, it was the rotting corpses that dead them in. So, I think I might have, most of my colony, just drop dead. For whatever reason. How do we deal with Lund rot? I'm gonna let this up on the Rimworld, what, D? Alright, so we just have to treat it. And hopefully, it should go well. Especially since we have that, hospital. Fitz. No calling in Zotica's trader. We need the herbal medicine. And by herbal medicine, I mean Glitterworld. Just oint it all. Do you also have any artificial lungs? And by that I mean, oh hey, cleaner space station. Too bad I just spent all the money on, Glitterworld medicine. Oh well. It's a good, investment, and somebody needs to go out and actually fetch it. That's gonna be you, Lashy. Uh-huh. Alright, so why can you not haul it? And... alrighty then. Alright, so apparently I need to increase my, animal count, so... I'm thinking 20 Gazelle, 10 male adults, and 10 female adults. Be the maximum. We're not counting the children. Oh boy, malaria fits in Lashy. Don't touch yourselves in. Nat. Right, Right, so I feel confident enough to start putting in some more storage shelves. Okay, so there's a party going on. She's not invited because of malaria. And that was 130% 10 quality. Guess that's what happens, oh, Nad's already on that. On with the lung rot. Okay, AJ might be in labor. Adrios, go haul in that revolver. Oh dear. AJ. Alright, Fitz is, attending to you. Right, so now you have a healthy childbirth. Loved one present is 0% quality. I don't know about that, Chief. Because AJ is married to Fitz, who is right there. So, I don't know what they're talking about. How's the Lundrod doing? Alright, just fine. So, go rescue the baby. And put him in the crib that we built for this exact purpose. Alrighty, so people are being tended to, so that's great. Clean up the storeroom and the hospital. Okay, so reading from the wiki, treatment can be done using medicine which suppresses the disease, preventing it from reaching fatal stages. Pawns do not need to rest as no immunity is gained. As long as it is tended by a decent doctor, Lundrod isn't particularly threatening to a pawn's life. Okay, good to know. Just have some medicine on hand. And a decent doctor. I've got a couple of decent doctors, so name baby. Baby Boss. Boss Baby. Where have I heard that one before? Gabriel. Vienna. Alrighty then. And yep, I'm glad I, bought all those, Rimworld medicine, because they sure are coming in handy. And of course, malaria. Comes in to ruin it, for Fitz, Nad. That's your job. Also clean up the storeroom and the hospital. I really need a cleaning bot for that. And Whistler's off on a tantrum. Have fun, Whistler. Just be aware that Lashy's probably gonna be fixing all that. And I don't think Lashy's gonna be happy about that. Right, so Fitz is done with malaria. We brought visitors. And, yeah. Things are looking up for, the colony. Just need to deal with the lung rot. Which I thought was some nasty disease, but turns out it's, kind of easy to deal with. You don't even need to do anything special. Right, so Whistler's probably gonna be fine. Because, right lung is done with, lung rot. You weren't even affected, neither were you, AJ. Fitz, you're doing pretty okay. And yeah, in unrelated notes, we have a slate meteorite. All the way down there, I see. So yeah, I guess, the storyteller decided to just, slap us across the face with some diseases. Ooh, hey, the guests enjoyed their stay. 70-cent store, and 333 silver. That's half a devil's number, you know? Alright, so Whistler should be finishing up with the lung rot, that he's dealing with since, yeah, can be tended to in 2 days. Lung rot finishes up in 8 hours, so he's gonna be fine. Alright, who else had the lung rot? Oh yeah, Fitz. Fitz also had the lung rot. Tended to in 3 hours. So, I know that, Rimworld medicine was a good decision. So yeah, I guess that's a proper cure for lung rot. Outside of, not being there in the first place. And making sure you don't fight, stereo-infected, animals, too. Although sometimes it just can't be helped. Ooh, hey, an exotic goods trader. Fitz. That is your job. Peaceful solutions. Immuno enhancer, so that would speed up the immunity gain. And I got it right the first time. Cleaner base station. Can't even afford that. How sad. Right, so the meat hut says built. Well, meat rack. Oh. Well, so much for that plan. I was gonna store the corpses from the Gazelles in there, so our butcher can have an easier time getting them from the butcher's hut to the well, turning them into meat for food. Oh well, it is what it is. And you know what? I think it's time I put some granite autodoors on the storeroom, like so. All right, scab host. Let's see what that's about. Hmm. Well, you need, my colony for that. Basically, 2 sandwell pages, are just looking for somewhere, where they won't be trying to have some discussions about something. I don't think I'm gonna be, accepting that quest, even though it'd be, easy money for us. Yeah, if you don't know about Rimworld lore, sandwell pages are vampires. That's it. That's all they are. In other words, parasites. That, well, at least they could, be classified as such, since, they feed on human blood. Lore-wise, anyways. Or maybe they just be predators. Or maybe a bit of both. Oh yeah, Nad, needs her main weapon, which is the revolver. I'm thinking Lassie can have a machine pistol as well. Since we can actually get away with that. And of course, Dante's have joined. Unfortunately, they're not a part of the team. They're just gonna be released. Back to the wild. Right, I was wondering why, the art bench wasn't being used to make art, because nobody was assigned. The only who was assigned to it is, Nad. Okay. Let's see now. I think that can be Adrios. Since, yeah. Whistler was supposed to be a researcher, but he got kicked off by, AJ and Adrios. Alrighty, that's multi-analyzer completed. We just have to build one now. Luckily, we only have to build 1 and not 2. So, right. I think you can just go right there. 20 gold, we have that. 50 plasteel, we have that. Steel 40, we have that. 8 components, we don't have that. Well. If only I knew where some convenient components were. Oh, right. They've been staring at me in the face all this time. They're up here. And here comes the multi-analyzer. Right, so that's that completed. Now we can have some basic fabrication. And then we can have our hauler bots. Alrighty, didn't mean to knock it down to speed 2, but oh well. It is what it is. And we are going to be making some chairs for the researchers. Of armchair type. Just so they have somewhere comfy to sit while they're doing the researching. You know, as they would so rightly deserve. AJ is pregnant. Again. Oh, Vienna, you're getting a sibling. And I just realized that I need somewhere to, educate these, stupid kids. So they cannot be stupid anymore. Or rather just, more informed. I think I'm gonna have it off, to the side of the, retro room. Like so. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it, 4N. So, let's see, that should be 9, and it is. So, hooray. And yeah, the, meditation room is gonna be, over here. Is this a bit on the bid side? Well, yes, it is, on the bid side. I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. 'Tis the season for food poisoning, and Thomas needs a rescue. It's Whistler. Adrios, that is your job. Right, Whistler is back on his feet. Nat has gotten food poisoning. Who is doing the cooking? Oh yeah, Latchy was assigned. Temporarily. I kinda forgot to make sure it was temporary. And oh yeah, that was your machine pistol, Whistler. Alright, finish up that chair. But no! There goes the billiards. Oh well, they're cheap to, replace. Yep, we've got plenty of, wood and plenty of, cotton for that. So, yeah, we don't care if, somebody goes off and destroys our billiards table. And yep, I'm all the way up to 39, and this is called being overprepared. Because I'm only allowed to have, 20 gazelles in total in this colony. Yep, that's 20. With 10 of them being, male adults, and 10 of them being female adults, so they can all reproduce with each other. At least, that's, the theory behind it. And hopefully we have enough, How do we still have few animals? Excuse you, they're gazelles. They're big animals. At least I'm assuming they're big animals. And yep, there's a party in the, dining hall, even though, the rat room wouldn't make more sense for that. So, I'm going to be putting the party spot in the rat room. Like so. Oh boy, plague, let's see what the damage. Oh my, that's a lot of gazelles that are gonna be getting slaughtered. Okay, something tells me I did something wrong there. Alright, you don't get slaughtered. You do, though. Oh, you're already dead. Well, time to go check the, plagues. Let's see now. Well, I'm going to do this off stream. Right, I think I got them all. Alrighty then. There goes most of the herd. Yep. We now have 12 gazelles. Oh hey, we've got some visitors with relationships with Hartonis and it's strained aunt of AJ, aunt of Whistler, and Vienna's kin. Along with Adrios's grandson, who is AJ's brother, and nephew's and the nephew of Hartonis Whistler, and Vienna's uncle. Alrighty then. And the Animus Fiesta was boring, but we have a gift from the Dominion of God of 22 medicine, and we are now allied. Hooray! And also a sacred suit for the women has occurred. So that's great. Oh boy, a raid! Right, you don't do anything, Fitz, Lashy. AJ. Nah, Dan Winsor does everything. Alright, they're all the way up there. Really? Well, you can have a ton of bullets. Headed your way. And we're on run and gun and you're not, so... Such the suck. Hi! Well, that takes care of that problem. Turns out, you just need a ton of bullets. And not much else. Bardo. What's your shit? Cooking says chemical interest, no, so we're just gonna pretend you don't exist. Okay, Raptor. Right, so you're not getting away. No survivors. That poor bot. That was the original plan for this colony, by the way, was a box. But no! Let's just make sure they all vanish on Prep Clear so he can do his originally intended thing. Alright. Right, so you two can just go back home. And, yeah. Let's just seal up that gap. And that's what we're gonna have to do. And Adrios. Really? Oh, that's where they all went. Oh well. Well, that's how you deal with that issue. Is you just, expand the zone. Right. That is your job, Adrios. Is to haul them all out to the, little lake there. And pretend they don't exist. Because they don't. Right, so it's just a bunch of breach hatches and, lawn swords, so, we're not interested in them because they don't work with the, extra weapons mod. For some bizarre reason. Day 194, there's a side drone aimed at the men. Oh well, it is what it is. And let's run a power table out to there so, we can have power in here. And just, make sure, our students can see. So they can have some top-notch, education. So, let's see. Furniture. That'd be a stool desk. Alright, I'm gonna be moving the lamp down by one, just so I can accommodate an asteroid desks. Or, better yet, I'm just gonna start it back here. Like so. Yes, this is being over-prepared. But I like to be over-prepared. And Whistler's gone off on a daze. Have fun, Whistler! 395, we've got some more visitors. Whistler's still off on his days. I've not had a single, minigun being produced yet. Who actually had that minigun? Oh yeah, it was Whistler. Oh well. Okay, combat supplier, Fitz. That is your job. What can I buy? Probably some more components. Yeah. Ooh, hey, a minigun. What fun. So, oh. Not the minigun. The cleaner base station. I can finally have a Roomba. If only I had enough silver to cover it. And I'm one off. Oh dear. Well, let's just sell off that, steel breach hats. So let's set this up in the workshop. Actually, let's set it up in the, storeroom. Because that sounds better. Right, so this, Whistler has that. I have somebody that can actually do that all the time. And that means nobody does cleaning. That's handled by a bot. Okay, mister, you tried to, well, actually try to convert Fitz. Well, that was useless. Oh, down here. Well, Whistler. You know what to do. Okay, we got a perfect store. And, 164 silver. Hot dog! 298. I think at day 200, I'm just gonna call this colony. Ooh, scary heat wave. I'm terrified. No, I'm not. I am more terrified of the animal flu, though. Cause, yeah. Oh well, at least we're gonna be getting a whole lot of, medical XP. Adriel, that includes you. Right, so... Adrios is asleep. So, that's already dealt with. Alrighty, welcome to day 200. And we had a stallion self-tamed. That's not loud. So, back to the wild it goes. I think after this, then after I hit day 100 and, day 201, then we're gonna call it since that's a full 200 days. And we made it to day 201, according to that counter. But it's, day 200 according to this counter. So, yeah, I don't know who's correct on that one. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And, if you want to support the channel, financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can, get your name on the Tread screen for as little as $1 a month. And, yeah, that's how that works. I'll, see you tomorrow. Bye.